On YouTube, this is Joel Swolz here, back again at the speed of light, and welcome to episode 2 of Team Builder Showdown, where we build a team around Manaphy. Manaphy, according to me, is the best sweeper, or at least one of the best sweepers in the OU tier, if not the best. And we discussed different strategies and different ways and different Pokemon that work well with Manaphy in the Pokestrats video for Manaphy. The link to that video will be in the description down below. So before we begin this video, hit that like button down below if you like my content. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Tell me what I need to improve on by typing it in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you aren't already for more fun Pokemon content, and share this video with other Pokemon lovers so that I can give them some fun content to watch. So let's just get on with this video where we explain how to use Manaphy. So Manaphy is an excellent Pokemon, all round, base 100 stats, all around the board, 100 HP, 100 attack, 100 defense, 100 special attack, 100 speed, like 100 on all stats, and it's just an excellent mon, especially when you use it as a sweeper with a certain move known as Tail Glow. And Tail Glow just works wonders on this Pokemon, as after maybe one, or sometimes if you need it, then 2 Tail Glows, you are gonna sweep through entire teams. But if you wanna do that, then you need to know what Pokemon go well with this certain Pokemon known as Manaphy, and we are gonna call it, my special nickname for Manaphy, Me the Man. So Manaphy is the man,
and his name is John C.
And it's gonna be just fun using this Pokemon. So let's just get on with the set and the team that we're gonna use with Manaphy. So Manaphy Leftovers is an excellent item on Manaphy because it keeps it healthy, as it's kind of bulky, so it can take it, so it kind of brings some health back for it. So that is why Leftovers is an excellent item on Manaphy. Then we have the ability as Hydration, which is the only ability it gets, and it works really well in rain because it can't be statused in rain when there is Hydration. I mean, it can be statused, but it just goes away the same turn. So that is why it's really good in rain teams, but we are not going to use a rain team because I don't wanna. I don't really like weather teams a lot. Then the moves we are running, a really standard set, my favorite Manaphy set, is Tail Glow, Scald, Ice Beam, Energy Ball. If you want to check out more sets for this Pokemon, then once again check the Pokestrats video. The link to it will be in the description below. So Tail Glow, excellent move on Manaphy. It increases the special attack by 3 stages, which is just insane, because after that it's almost guaranteed to sweep through any team, unless you have a super bulky Pokemon, something like Ferrothorn. But I don't want to run HP Fire on this thing because then it gets walled by certain other mons. So I'm running Scald. Many people run Surf, but I like Scald more because it has the chance of getting burned, especially the set I'm running. It's more of a bulky, speedy sweeper, like both mixed together, so I like Scald more. Ice Beam, pretty standard move on any water type, especially if it's a sweeper, for dragons, for grass types. So Ice Beam is an excellent move here again. And many people like running Rain Dance, but I'm running Energy Ball because it helps certainly well against other water types who tend to wall Manaphy. So that's why I have Energy Ball, which works wonders. So Scald for stab and a possible burn, Ice Beam for dragon types and grass types mainly, and Energy Ball for something like any water type, in fact, because water types wall this if it does not have Energy Ball. So it has 96 in HP, which helps it to live several hits, including a Leaf Storm from a Superior, which is timid, and it's not holding any item which boosts its special attack stat or its attacking stat like expert belt or something like that, it can take a leaf storm and certain other hits from Pokemon as it becomes really bulky with the 96 HP. Then it has 160 special attack. Now we are not running max special attack because it gets tail glow and it does wonders to its special attacking stat, so that's why it kind of counts for it. So that's why we are running 160 special attack only, and we are running max speed timid because this allows to outspeed almost all the base 100s unless they are running max speed timid as well. And now that I noticed, I've got this thing wrong, so it's gonna be 160 speed timid and not 160 but 252 special attack. I actually got it switched around, but it's 252 special attack for in EVs because we wanted to hit as hard as possible, and we have 160 speed with timid nature because it allows us to outspeed all the base 100s which are running a non-speed boosting nature, so even if it's max speed. So that's why this we have 160 speed stat. Now 96 HP as well, like I said, helps to live hits. So Manaphy is an excellent Pokemon, but there's always counters to a certain Pokemon, and there are always Pokemon or types of Pokemon that stop it from sweeping, and that is why we have an entire team that we use in Pokemon rather than one certain mon. So we're gonna try and cover the weaknesses that Manaphy holds, and so I went for Kyurem Black as my second mon. You can call him Terminator from the IDL. Wow, I don't know how to spell. So Terminator. Yup. So Terminator, I love using Kyurem Black, as you have seen in the IDL as well. Kyurem Black is a beast, but as you have also seen in the IDL, I like the special set more than the physical set, even though physical hits harder with Outrage and Dragon Claw and stuff like that. But this set can trap many Pokemon, so that's why I like running this. With the Life Orb, it's a special wall breaker. Terravolt, the only ability it gets, and an amazing ability on it, because especially for Rotom washes and stuff. So running Ice Beam for stab, Earth Power for Rotoms and Heatrans and all those Pokemon. Hidden Power Fire is my surprise package for Pokemon like Ferrothorn, because people consider Ferrothorn as a counter to Kyurem Black, which it is, but not when Kyurem Black is running HP Fire. So that's why I have that on there. Then Fusion Bolt for bulky water types with 4 in attack, because that is enough for Fusion Bolt to do really good amount, and even Oko water types like Keldeo, Starmie, etc., because it has a 170 base attack stat. Yeah, so yeah, that's just too OP. Then after that we have 252 special attack, rash nature with minus special defense, because we want to hit as hard as possible and I don't want to keep a minus attack stat, so that's why I'm running this. And max speed, which helps us to outspeed a little slow Pokemon like Landorus, etc., when they're running Adamant and not Choice Scarf. So that's why we have this. And this, many people like running also, like many people like running the Knife nature, but I prefer running Rash nature, because even when it's not running Knife, it's fine, but with this Rash nature it can Oko many more Pokemon than it would usually. So that's why I like this set. It really helps Manaphy against Pokemon like Rotom Wash, and Manaphy is walled by Ferrothorn, and that's why it can hold that surprise to counter Ferrothorn and get the kill on it, and that's why I have this mon right here. Also in combination with Manaphy, it can run through teams. That is another reason I have Kyurem Black on here. Now this third Pokemon is a Pokemon which does not really get a lot of love, which is Alakazam, and not just any Alakazam but Mega Alakazam. So I have used Mega Alakazam quite a lot, but many people don't consider it like an awesome Pokemon, even though if you look at its stats, it's just a monster. Like, who would say this Pokemon is not good? This is Alakazam right here, but if I go Mega Alakazam, let's just give it those abilities and stuff. If you see Mega Alakazam with, I'm just gonna go, you know, type the stuff. If you see Mega Alakazam stats, then you know you won't say it's a weak Pokemon. So 4 in HP, max special attack, max speed, timid nature to get that maxed out. It can even outspeed Adamant, or I believe even Jolly. You speed type with them, Dragonite after 1D dance. So who says this Pokemon is not strong? 4 HP, which is like, don't look at its defensive type. It even has 95 special defense, which is not bad at all. It's 252 special attack, which is huge. So max it out, except for not the nature, and 150 speed, which is insanely high. With the timid nature, not many things, even with the scarf, are outspeeding this beast of a thing right here. It's especially good for late game, and we are mainly running it to get rid of threats like Megalopony, like Latios, like Latias, like Celebi, and mons like that. So that's why we have Mega Alakazam on here, and we are gonna call him Jafar. Pretty standard nickname, you know, pretty common nickname for Alakazam, and I like it, so I'm gonna type Jafar. And it really helps it with Magic Guard, and after Mega Evolving, its ability is gonna be Trace, which it's written right here. And Trace, if you use it well, then that can be really useful as well. So we are running Psychic, Shadow Ball, Psychic for stab, and it hits really hard. Of course, it kind of gets walled by Chanseys, so that is why we're gonna change it. Because to be honest, now that I think Psyshock is the better play right here, so we are gonna run Psyshock because it helps against Chansey, and I prefer running Psyshock on most cases, other than, you know, in draft leagues when you know what he's bringing. So Psyshock for stab and hits really hard. Then we have Shadow Ball to counter Pokemon which we are running it to counter, like Latios, Latias, and Celebi and monsters like that. And then we have Focus Blast for the steel type switch, wall it without Focus Blast. And we have Substitute because sometimes it's pretty obvious switch outs, you know, switch outs are pretty obvious. So behind the sub, Mega Alakazam is super scary, so we have Substitute on there. Now I have already gone through the EVs and you know it, so let's just move on into my next Pokemon. So I have Garchomp as my next Pokemon. So at this point I had 3 wall breakers on my team. Manaphy is my main sweeper, which is gonna come in handy late game. Terminator to remove threats like Rotom Wash, and HP Fire Surprise on Ferrothorn. Then Jafar, aka the Mega Alakazam, which outspeeds many threats and gets rid of fast speedy Pokemon which pose a threat to Manaphy, like Latios, Latias, and Megalopony. And now I was looking for some Bulk, so along with the Bulk I wanted Stealth Rocks, and along with that I wanted a Pokemon which can stop many Pokemon which once again pose a threat to Manaphy, but not offensively but defensively. So Pokemon like Megalopony, Pokemon like Excadrill, which really puts in work against Manaphy, Terminator, and Jafar, especially when it's a standard sweeper at about +2, it can sweep. So I need something for that as well. And then I needed something for Mega Scissor and, you know, Mega Gallade and all that stuff, which can pose a huge threat to my first 3 Pokemon. So that's why I decided to go Garchomp, because it gives me everything, like all the and all the Pokemon I need to counter, it just counters them. So let's name it Landshark, and we are running Tank Chomp, by the way, if you didn't notice already, with Rocky Helmet, a standard set on Tank Chomp, and it can really bring down many threats if they are physical mainly. And then Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet combination, really good combination. Then I have Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks are always important when you want to try and sweep through teams. not just stealth rocks but hazards in itself, because many Pokemon, you know, they might be running sashes, so you gotta break the sash and then you can possibly speed through teams, and it limits the switching out and switching in of Pokemon. So that's why I have stealth rock on there. Then I have earthquake for, you know, just standard stab damage, dragon tail to possibly stop sweeps, and toxic just to wear down those big walls. So 240 HP, 276 defense, with an impish nature. And actually I don't know why it's this, I didn't put it that way. It's gonna be 56 here and 36 here, because it sometimes allows it to outspeed certain mons when they are not running, you know, speed on them. That's why I have it on there. Then 56 special defense helps to live hidden power ice from certain Pokemon. You know, it allows you to live HP ice, which is always important because many Pokemon like to counter Garchomp with HP ice. So that's why we have it on there. So this is my Garchomp, and it really like brings my team together as it stops many sweepers. So after this, I noticed like my team is completely special other than Landshark till now. Manaphy special, Terminator special other than Fusion Bowl, which, you know, you just have it for like one type, which being water types. Then Jafar, you know, another special monster. So you don't, other than Psyshock for it hits physical side, but still it's just one move. And Landshark, we don't really count it because it's not an offensive one, so I don't really count them as being physical or special mainly. So I needed a physical attacker, and at this point I noticed I need priority as well. So that is why I went for a huge offensive physical attacker known as Azumarill. I'm gonna name it Nexus. So this guy is just a beast. People like running belly drum sets on his, but I just love the choice band set because it just runs through teams without even a belly drum up. So choice band, that's why it's called choice banded Azumarill. Then huge power, the main reason why it's considered OP. Aquajet for priority, cause I needed that. And to be honest, on a choice banded set, even though many people have told me run waterfall and all that over something like super power, but it's just me and I'm used to the set and it just works well for me, so I run it over waterfall. And then I have play rough on there for another stab move. In case you know something is switching out, you go for play rough and they just die. And knock off, always useful once again when someone is switching out, get rid of the item. Then superpower for those Fertons, which obviously come into Azumarill, so to get rid of them. Now looking at stats, Azumarill has 252 in HP investment, then 252 attack, adamant nature maxed out, and 4 in defense. So it's a bulky, hard hitting Pokemon all in all, and it just puts in so much of work. And when you have only one physical offensive mon on your team, then Azumarill is a good option, and you know that even if it's one, it can put in a lot of work. And so this is Nexus right here. Also I had got this because if you notice, then I was building up a weakness to dragon type in Landshark and in Terminator, especially Pokemon like Latios and Latias, because I didn't really have switch-ins to them. So that's why I thought of getting this Pokemon right here. And for my last mon, I still wasn't comfortable having the huge dragon weakness and even fairy weakness in Terminator and Landshark, so I decided to go Jirachi, and its nickname is gonna be my vintage nickname for Jirachi, I Wish. So leftovers, it's a specially defensive set. Serene Grace, one of the main reasons why Jirachi is considered OP. U-turn for momentum, always when someone is switching out and you know it, it's always good to have this move. Then Ironhead, Flinch Fest, Thunder Wave, you know, always good to para flinch and stuff when you have a Jirachi, at least when you are using it. and Healing Wish. Now if you watch the Pokestrat video, spoiler alert, I said I love using Jirachi, and one of the Pokemon I said works well with Manaphy is Jirachi, because it just works so freaking well with it. And the main reason that is Healing Wish, cause you know, when Manaphy is low, suppose you open with it and you get a few kills, and after that you're low and your opponent's like,
Yes! Yes!
and then you switch out and you do some stuff, and then you end up Healing Wish with Jirachi, going to Manaphy, and Manaphy's back to normal, and the opponent be like,
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
so that's why Healing Wish works excellently well, and it patches my team together, especially the Latios that he has weakness, the other dragon types as well, especially after D-Dance, and Fairy weakness, and it just does so well by patching my team together. So that's why I have Healing Wish Jirachi on here with 252 HP, 200 special defense, it being specially defensive that is, and with Careful Nature and 56 in defense. So this was the team I'm gonna use with Manaphy. Now before we end this video, I have told all the plus points about this team. Now let me go through the negative points about this team. So the first negative point I have is this team does not have a Scarfer, which can always turn out to be a bad thing, because having a Scarfmon is always good to stop sweepers, and that is one thing why I'm scared, because believe it or not, till now almost every team I've used has had a Scarfer, and I just give it so much importance, because it just helps stopping sweeps in many cases. So that's why I'm pretty not confident, but I know this team is good, so but the main reason is I don't have a Scarfer. Now the second reason why, second negative point, it's not a bad team, the negative point, the second one, is that this team is really weak to Keldeo, and it does not really have switch-ins other than Nexus and Jirachi, which still take a good amount of damage from Keldeo, so you can't really switch it in a lot. So that's why another huge weakness this team has. So these are the two main weaknesses this team has, and this team otherwise is really good with the support that it gives. And if you want to see how this team does and whether this team is actually good in battle, then next week hopefully Neat or Dead Meat will be out, where we test this team on the field and find out whether it's good, that is Neat, or whether it's bad, that is Dead Meat. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you like this team, then hit that like button down below, tell me, and if you don't like it, then hit the dislike button, tell me what I need to improve on in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you aren't already. Also share this video with other Pokemon lovers so that they can watch my content and enjoy it. So guys, I will leave you here, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll come back next time at 3 to 10 raised to the power 8 meters per second, and peace.